Welcome back, everyone. I'm Jim.
I'm Clody.
And we are This and That, and we have a request for Kenny Chesney.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We've heard Kenny Chesney before, haven't we?
No.
No?
No.
All right. I guess they're starting to run together now a little bit on me. So.
No, we've never heard Kenny Chesney on this channel, or I've never heard him ever.
I'm trying to think.
You may have heard
Well, maybe I've heard him before.
I've never heard him sing. The only way I know of Kenny Chesney and how he even came to me knowing him was he was married to Renee Zellweger, remember, for that short time?
No. See, I don't remember that.
And they got an annulment. I mean, and that's always been such a mystery.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah. So that's the only way like Kenny Chesney came to me.
Well, Kenny Chesney, I've heard the name, obviously.
I hadn't heard it before that whole thing, but I didn't follow country music either.
Right, but I've heard of Kenny Chesney, so maybe I'm just thinking because I've heard of Kenny Chesney, we've heard him before. But
yeah.
All right, so this is a request. This came from.
This came from Proud American, and this is back where I came from.
Okay, so this should be interesting.
Mm-hmm. He's from Tennessee.
Right.
A little north of Knoxville, I think. If I remember reading the comments, I think he and Morgan Wallen went to the same high school.
Same. Maybe that's why it comes to mind. Sneedville, I think, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think that's what they were saying.
Up around there, but so back where I came from.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to take us back a little bit.
You'll probably enjoy it because I'm sure it'll be about Tennessee.
Who knows?
All right. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and please help us reach our new goal of 2,500. So we'd really appreciate it if you just hit the little subscribe button in the corner. We'd appreciate it.
All right, Proud American, go get your family and friends. Get them to sign up with us now. Kenny Chesney.
All right.
This song goes out to anybody out there that grew up in the country, all right? Well, in the town where I was raised, the clock ticks and the cattle graze. Time passed with amazing grace back where I come from. You can lie on a riverbank, paint your name on a water tank, miscount all the beers you drank back where I come from. Back where I come from is where I'll be when it's said and done. I'm proud as anyone, that's where I come from.
I thought his voice is not matched what I thought his voice was going to be.
No, I didn't.
It's a little higher than what I thought his voice would be like. I didn't think
he looks very young there. He looks young there. This is from several years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know how old he is there.
Yeah,
but,
that says 12 years ago.
So. Again, I'm not sure how old he is,
right.
But when he starts having going, I was expecting something a little deeper.
Yeah, not like a baritone deep, but just a little
octave
lower,
below.
Yeah,
a little
octave or two below.
Okay.
But I was surprised about that. Okay. But yeah.
And this is at a concert.
Yeah.
And it reminds me a little bit of the Grand Ole Opry stage. A little bit of what you'd hear because you have the violin or fiddle on there. But I'm kind of interested to see where the rest of it goes.
Mm-hmm.
We learned in the Sunday school, it made the sunshine through. I know who made the moonshine too, back where they were black and white back where I come from. Back where I come from is where I'll be when it's said and done. I'm proud as anyone, that's where I come from. Some say it's a backward place, narrow minds on the narrow way. But I make it a point to say that's where I come from. That's where I come from. It's where I'll be when it's said and done. I'm proud as anyone. That's where I come from. That's where I come from. Well, I'm an old Tennessee. And I'm proud as anyone. That's where I come from. 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 Thank you very much. Thank you for the welcome. I appreciate it.
He finally mentioned Tennessee there at the very end. I was waiting.
Yeah. This was back in 2005.
Okay. So he was younger then.
Yeah, almost
obviously.
20 years, yeah, almost.
But yeah, simple lyrics. Mm-hmm. I made me think how. I always said this. People sometimes are always looking for something different. You know, oh, the grass is greener on the other side. And I always said the reason it might be greener on the other side, there might be more fertilizer over there. And I'm not talking about the granular type, but you always, and we've talked about this, how you always want to revert back to your roots. Mm-hmm. There's so many great memories that you have of where you grew up, what all happened while you were growing up. It was it was so simple at that time that it was easy, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, but it's simple because you're still a kid and you're not thrust into being an adult and having all those responsibilities. So, I mean, so in that respect, you know, yes, your life was simple. Those were the great memories that you had just growing up. I mean, because that's all you had to worry about was just living every day and having fun and doing
Right.
what you do. You didn't have all those outside things. And when you grow up, you remember your childhood because it was simple. It was nice. And all those memories that you had, I don't think they're tainted with all those paying bills and doing this, you know?
Right. I agree with you on that. I just think, for some reason, there's certain parts of the country, I really believe, that people have stronger roots to where they're from.
No, I agree. I agree with
Just,
that. But we've talked about that before, but that, again, I think you'll find a lot of that in small towns.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, in the country settings and in the rural settings, I think that you'll find a lot more of that there. So, yeah.
You had, I think you had the grandma, grandpas. You always went to church on Saturday. You had the potluck dinners at church on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
You had to go to choir practice on certain days. So, but I enjoyed this. It was a concert. For some reason, I kept thinking about that it would sound great at the Grand Ole Opry as well.
Yeah, you say that.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah,
it was good.
something simple, nothing.
I was expecting him to talk more specifically about Tennessee.
Right, but
And
I think a lot of people know where he's from. The people that
Yeah.
are familiar with Kenny Chesney.
Yeah,
they're-
yeah,
they're-
but still, if he's talking about, back where I come from, you would think it would be more specific about,
Yeah.
this was more of a generic, like anyone can put their name.
Stamp on it,
Yeah,
right.
and say, okay, yeah, that's where I came from.
Okay.
Instead of it being specifically where he came from.
Well, he finally mentioned Tennessee. At the
Yeah,
very end.
yeah, but it was good. It was nice. It was a nice song. Like I said, I was surprised his voice was that way. Right? I thought for some reason it'd be a little deeper, but yeah, I would be interested to hear something else though from Kenny Chesney.
His voice did drop an octave about halfway through there, a little after we looked at a little bit of it. He dropped it a little bit, but yeah, man, it was a nice song, simple lyrics, which a lot of country songs, that's what you'll get. You'll get simple lyrics that are easy to understand, and they will strike a chord with you. So that came from Proud American, and that was Kenny Chesney, Back Where I Come From. Till the next time, I'm Jim,
I'm Clody.
and we are This and That. Till then, see ya.
Bye.